Hi teacher and everyone. My name is Nguyễn Thị Thu Hằng. Now I'm talking about the topic digital transformation in the maritime transport sector. My presentation has 6 main parts. Part 1 Introduction. Part 2 Step of the art of digitalization and digital transformation. Part 3 Research methodology. Part 4 Findings. Part 5 Discussion. Part 6 Conclusions. Part 1 Introduction. The changes in traditional business practice by the use of digital transformation is: the first, it allows the creation of new organizations. Since then have both changes in organizational culture, relationships, value creation, and customer reach, as well as market position. The second, it causes organizational changes, which lead to the redefinition of existing business capability, process, and relationships. Digital transformation can be defined as the process of reshaping the business models. The aim is to create a new setting in the organization and the environment with new possibilities. Integrating and exploiting the digital technologies is one of the biggest challenges that companies currently face. Maritime transport is moving towards digitalization and digital transformation at different speeds in the different domains. Shipping is a volatile industry and is a turbulent condition due to the energy price fluctuation. The research still has many graphs as follows. The majority of contemporary research is focused either on digital transformation of transport in general or digitalization trends focused on maritime transport. There is not much comprehensive research about digital transformation in the maritime transport sector. To overcome this research gap, the author conducted a comprehensive literature review focusing on the period from 2015 to 2020 to capture. To achieve this aim, the following research questions were addressed in this study: what are the drivers, success factors, barriers of digital transformation which can be applied to the maritime transport sector? Part 2 Step of the art of digitalization and digital transformation. Digitalization focuses mainly on the business process automation, operation automation, as well as on the processing of information. Digital transformation is currently an important trend that penetrates many industrial and societal domains. It is the use of the new digital technologies to enable business improvement or to innovate the business models. Shipping companies raise the importance of digitalization for their own industry according to the following: 15% consider radical industry change to the unavoidable, while 69% feel that there will be significant changes, but no revolution in the industry, while a sizable 16% consider too topic to the overrate. Only a small number of industry players in the maritime transport sector consider that digitalization has already changed their business significantly. Part 3. Research methodology. To provide a better understanding of digital transformation, a comprehensive literature review has been conducted. The following picture shows the methodological steps on the research. The research was carried out using 6 research databases: Web of Science, Scopus, OCell, Spinlink, Enable Insight, and Semantic Scholar. In this research, we have focused on the following keywords: digital transformation and transport, digital transformation and maritime transport, digital transformation and maritime industry, business model and innovation and transport, business model and innovation and maritime. The following picture shows the literature search process and search results of the research. 95 sources have been identified as relevant for this research. The authors have also included 12 additional sources, such as the reports and theses. The authors have also included additional 44 sources related to the maritime transport sector. In order to further overcome the research gap, the authors have considered journal and comparison paper. In addition, the author considered book chapter, dissertation, master's, editorial material, reports. All sources are grouped in a table. The initial focus was placed on papers containing the term digital transformation in the title or abstract. The author was also looking for the terms drivers, factors, and barriers. The main question during the search for the drivers of digital transformation were: why do stakeholders in the maritime transport sector decide to pursue digital transformation? What is needed for a successful digital transformation? What prevents a successful digital transformation? Part 4 Findings. The identified drivers, barriers, and success factors of digital transformation were clustered into organizational, technological, and external environment context and were applied to the maritime transport sector context. Due to limited time, I only present the driver of digital transformation. Based on the literature review, 3 organizational, 2 technological, and 5 external environmental drivers of digital transformation in the maritime transport sector were identified. The first, organizational. Cost reduction. Organizations implement new technologies in order to simplify collaboration with other organizations. Third, reduce the cost of exchanging information and executing transactions. Leader more automated and error-free process help in cost reduction, streamlining operations, making process more efficient and reliable, for example by improved resources planning, shorter time delays, goods and information should pass in the required time frame, shorter waiting times for ships and faster processing at the terminal. The second technology goal, new and emerging technologies. Novel technologies open new opportunities for business transformation, processing large amounts of data. The ability to process large amounts of data in order to increase organization competitiveness. Third, the external environment, changing customer behaviors and expectations. With the emergence of new technologies, customer expectations has increased. Competitive environment. Competitive environment is changing. Digital transformation may disrupt existing markets, recombine existing products and services. Regulatory requirement. Regulation imposed by international and regulatory organizations with the intention to achieve green transport technologies, improving stakeholder collaboration, improved collaboration through smooth information sharing between the involved stakeholders, data transparency, proving better transparency of the transport route, the transparency of the transport route from the sender to the recipient. Part 5. Discussion. In addition to the driver above, there are other drivers such as fixer bottlenecks and more stringent requirements on the environment. For example, if incoming ships are provided with real-time information on availability of berths in response, their navigation speed can be shortening the waiting time at the seaport, reducing the volume of emissions at the berth and during the voyage. Part 6. Conclusions. The contribution of this study is twofold. First, the results of the study enrich the body of knowledge in the field of digitalization and digital transformation, which can be applied to the maritime transport sector. The second, helps the practitioners in shaping the digital transformation strategies. A literature review facilitates identifying the research gaps and provide an overview of the current body of knowledge. However, the author deemed it necessary to conduct further empirical analysis. Some of the suggested research questions are: what are the activities and actions needed for successful digital transformation? What is the difference in the ability to adapt to technological change? What is the government's role in digital transformation in the maritime transport sector? Thank you teacher and everyone by listening to my presentation.